Hi, everybody. Thank you for booking. And if you are, well, these dogs are barking, so I guess I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm going to take that as a sign that we need to perform this ritual. Okay? This is for those that did book, and I'm so thankful for those of you that did book for your ritual special plus your 2-question reading. If you didn't book, you are still, the reason that I'm doing these and posting it on the main channels because I feel like you can still benefit from the rituals, and I do this in order to serve the collective. So what's the difference between just sending the personal readings then directly to people and then only posting the rituals? Well, the ritual that is associated specifically with your group, those of you that booked, it's my way of letting you know in an easier format that this particular ritual was specifically channeled for your needs. I don't believe in accidents. It doesn't exist in the universe. So I find that those that tend to, there are limited slots with every booking, and those that booked for one particular date, you guys collectively share energy. That's why you guys made it here at the same time, and you guys need the same ritual. How do I get these rituals? I don't find them anywhere. I channel them, so that's why. So these are specifically for those of you that booked, but also anybody that feels guided to also perform these rituals. They will be very beneficial for you too. Also, the second part of this video, you're going to notice in the same video, are going to be the readings. Down below in the description box and in the comment section, you're going to see timestamps that are going to send you directly to your reading, okay? And yeah, it's gonna send you directly to your reading. This particular video, I had to cut it in two, so I did upload also a separate video that says part 1, that doesn't include this ritual, but this ritual pertains to that group as well. I just had to cut up the video for uploading purposes because of the length. And also, if you do not see your name down below and you are expecting a reading, I believe there was like one person that I was confused with, okay? I'm going to email it to you directly, so it will be personal, okay? And I'll do it right after this, okay? Or, within a couple of hours. All right, so what I was guided to share with you guys today was a aura cleansing. Very simple, but extremely effective ritual. I feel that this group needs it the most, but if you're guided here, also for you, it's also very beneficial. Why? Okay. We pick up, on energy, like we're magnets for picking up energy, depending on who you come across with. If you come across people that are in, negative moods, or you're stressed from work, everything is energy. And it starts to cling to your aura, to your spiritual body. And you start to get dirty, so to say. The problem with that is that because there was a time in history where people were more in tune with these things, and we were educated more on spiritual hygiene. Over time in history, people have really taken a path against religion or, spirituality in general. And it's a shame because these concepts are still very much so important and govern our existence. So now we live in a world where people don't even think about their aura. They don't think about their spiritual body. They're just out there with all sorts of negative energies attached, affecting their lives, affecting their physical health, their mental health, and no one, and they're not cleansing it properly. We're not versed in these on these topics, and it's super important, because what happens is when we neglect our spiritual body, our aura, and it starts to get dirty because of all the interactions you have with other people who have devil energy attached to them, whether through negative interactions, arguments, people that are energy vampires, stressful situations, etc. When we neglect cleansing ourselves, it starts to manifest physically. It starts to go down into our physical body. It can manifest in illness, okay? Headaches. You can notice that you don't have as much energy to do things anymore. You're lacking motivation, lacking clarity, okay? You need advice. If you're seeking a reading, a lot of you, because you don't know exactly what path to take, you feel some kind of confusion. It's because your aura needs to be cleansed, and it's not your fault. It's because of all the people, all the situations, all the environments that you've interacted with, all the people. I'm going to take my dog barking as an analogy, barking at you even, okay? But then you do nothing to cleanse your aura, and their energy projected onto you sticks to yours, okay? Think of it as mold growing, right? Something starts to get moldy. If you do not spray something to kill that mold, or bleach, I know bleach kills mold, or something to kill that mold, it starts to destroy whatever it's growing on pretty badly. It also affects your breathing, right? You're not really aware of when it's starting to grow until it's already like a big problem, So if you feel like you're in a bad mood, you're getting a lot of migraines, you're having a lot of physical symptoms, you feel exhausted all the time, you feel, again, I said, lack of motivation, lack of clarity. You're not sure what path to take. You're confused. You're snapping at people. You're acting out of character. All of that. It's because your aura needs some cleansing. This one is very simple but extremely effective. I promise you that after you do it, you can comment down below if you do it. Tell me how you feel. It's going to make a difference. All you need is a bucket that fits both your feet. This is going to be a foot soak, okay? Both your feet, water and sea salt. Make sure that the sea salt is coarse sea salt, not too fine, okay? Because it's a foot soak, right? Think like Epsom salt, how it's like the rocks are a little thicker, right? The water should be warm, okay? Especially if you're going to mix it with the sea salt. It cannot be regular salt. It doesn't matter what brand of sea salt. It doesn't matter what type of sea salt. It doesn't matter if it's pink Himalayan sea salt. It doesn't matter as long as it's sea salt. If you have access to the ocean and you could actually get water from the ocean, even better, okay? Honestly. You're going to need about half a cup of that. But it doesn't have to be exact. You could pour in more, Make sure the water is warm. It has to be above ankle level. And the bucket has to be big enough to fit both of your feet, okay? I'm not saying above ankle level like you're going to soak your whole leg. I just mean right about your ankle. Think of a pedicure, okay? Before soaking your feet, once you've made this mixture, okay, you're going to pray. You're going to close your eyes the entire time. This is what makes it different than just getting a pedicure, okay? You are going to pray and close your eyes before soaking your feet. Pray to God, pray whoever you pray to, the divine. And tell them the purpose of this foot soak. Tell them, please remove all dark entities that are attached to my aura. Please cleanse my aura. Please raise my vibration. Please, anything that's causing me confusion, please eliminate it. Please shine the light of the divine upon me and give me clarity. Please remove anything that's holding me back, right? It doesn't have to be exactly those words, but you're going to pray, okay? You're going to call upon the angels. It's, pray however you pray. And pray to whoever you want to pray to. If you want to say the divine, that's fine. If you want to pray to God, pray to God. Call upon the angels. If you want to say the divine, that's fine. If you want to call upon Jesus, that's also fine, whoever you pray to. Okay? Now, this is where it's different. You're going to put your feet in. You're going to keep your feet in for 10 minutes. If you need to put an alarm somewhere, okay, for 10 minutes and then it goes off so you know, do so, because you're going to maintain your eyes closed the entire time. Think of it as a meditation. You're not going to turn on the TV or have a conversation or listen to music, put on some Doja Cat, okay, while soaking your foot. Then you're not doing it. It's not going to work, because the intention has to be kept on this while it's working. Do you understand? For those 10 minutes, your eyes have to be closed while chanting the entire time. You got to do it while chanting. What are you going to be chanting? You're just going to say, I call upon God. You're going to call upon God while you chant. God, the angel, the divine, please cleanse my aura, etc. You're going to say the same thing over and over again. If chanting is difficult for you, you know what works for me? This is just a little tip. You don't have to do this, though. I do this while putting on Gregorian chants for the whole 10 minutes. I will find a 10 to 12 minute Gregorian chant video on YouTube, and I will play it while I do it. Gregorian chants themselves really, have its own added benefit. I've mentioned this in a video on YouTube before. Gregorian chants, the demons hate Gregorian chants. So this is just an aura cleansing. But if you have any kind of demonic entity or dark entity attached to you, the Gregorian chant, it's just a little added sprinkle. It's going to take care of it. You're going to notice, if you decide to play it while you do this, a huge difference. And you might even notice something paranormal happening while you play it or right after. I gave an example when I shared this last time. I felt a dark force. I played the Gregorian chant and I was meditating the whole time while playing it. I didn't do the foot soak, but I was meditating while playing it for 12 minutes. It was like a 12-minute video. And as soon as the Gregorian chant ended, something flew off one of my daughter's bookshelves. Like there was no wind, nothing. It was like a freak accident. Fell, cut her finger on her toe. She was bleeding. It felt aggressively, like angry. And then I was like, she started crying. I ran to look for the Band-Aids. I couldn't find the Band-Aids. And then when I found the Band-Aids, you know what was in? That's where this book came into play again. I forgot about this book. It was in a bag with the Band-Aids. It was like after that happened, the angel saying, we just slayed some demons, but on the way out, the demon caused some havoc because it was pissed off, but we still got rid of it. It was, the goosebumps talking about that, what happened. And, after I posted that video here about the Gregorian chant, some of you did it and you felt it, okay? And you felt the change. Exorcists in the Catholic Church, when they do exorcisms, right? They play Gregorian chants as a part of the process. So side note, besides this, if you feel like there's some kind of dark entity, one thing that you can do, just real quick, besides this, is play a Gregorian chant somewhere, like get a phone, get a Bluetooth device. You don't have to actually hear it. That's the thing. You could have people over. You could be cooking, living your entire life. You could put it low enough where no one hears it, not even you, and just play it for 24 hours, 48 hours. That alone, even if you can't physically hear it, the demons, the dark entities can, because it comes with a certain, sound comes with a certain frequency, a certain vibration. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. So you know what? Even though that's not part of the ritual, if I'm going on about that for so long, then I think that that will be an added benefit to it, okay? And so you're going to keep your eyes closed. You can either chant for the 10 minutes with your eyes closed while soaking your feet, put the alarm, or put a Gregorian chant for 10 minutes, okay? And just listen to it for the 10 minutes, or chant while listening to it, or pray in your mind while listening to it, which is usually what I do. I just really go into it, listen to the Gregorian chant for the 10 minutes, and just think about angels hugging me, thinking of white light, thinking about my aura. Like I visualize everything being cleansed. After it's done, you're going to feel so different. Your frequency is going to be like, your vibration's going to be so high. I'm telling you, you're going to feel like, wow. You're going to feel like you have not showered in a year and you finally got access to a nice warm shower and a good bath sponge and some good body wash. Okay? You're gonna feel really good, okay? And then you're gonna realize just how dirty your aura was, okay? So that is what I recommend, and it's gonna bring you a lot of clarity. This has nothing to do with pulling tarot, but well, whenever I get the star card, it means this is divinely guided. Hold on. To close out some cycles for you. They're trying to balance out literally some of your energy. The Temperance card is angelic influence. I feel like there's some devil energy attached to you for sure. Whoa. Okay. Your yearning, disillusion, boredom. All of these could be the side effects of, like what I said, look, you're feeling trapped, frustrated, anxiety, trapped. All of this is a side effect of not cleansing your aura, feeling stuck, hanged man, all of this. The divine's trying to heal you, close out these cycles, balance out your energy, feelings of lack. Look, they're trying to balance it out. Look at this. And they want you to do this literal ritual. The high priestess is representative of that. It says secrets, dreams, wisdom, inner voice, spirit world. It's connecting with the spirit world in order to balance all of this out. Your struggle, hardship, loss, all of this is side effect. Again, with the world, you can't make it up. All of this is a side effect of having your aura needing to be cleansed. Look at that. The light of the divine says light, life, energy coming through to change that for you. I promise. You don't even know how effective. This is so effective. This is beyond effective. All right. So I hope that this helps. I'm going to link down below. I'm going to link down below some of the personal readings. If your name is not on the list, then you're going to get it through email. I'm going to start uploading them now, okay? So you should get it very soon. The people that booked for the future dates, we're still on. I'm excited to read for you. And thank you for your patience. If I had to change the date, like a day or two, if I did change the dates, I didn't just like randomly do it. I emailed everybody, obviously, informing everybody. What happened this week was that usually when I offer these, I only offer like on the weekend, but this week I offered, I picked a couple of dates this week, not by accident. Obviously, I was strategic with my schedule. It was because my daughter's father was going to visit here for the first time. I'm divorced, to spend time with her. She's off. He had, unfortunately, at only 35 years old, an aortic aneurysm, and they had to rush him, because he lives in another country, to Florida to give him emergency surgery. So the trip was canceled, but because of that, which is fine, I'm actually alone with my daughter. Also, nobody works this week, so I'm just alone with her. And my daughter's not a burden to me. I love her very much, but things are very different when I, anticipated having the entire day to myself to be able to do this versus, being alone with a child the whole day. So, but we're making it work. If for some reason you've been rescheduled an extra day or something, you were emailed, but nonetheless, you're still getting your reading, and I'm thankful for your patience. And also I want to announce, however, I'm going to make another video letting everybody know I'm really excited to offer this. I'm going to make this a thing. I feel like this is the next part of my journey. It helps me and also helps the channel grow, and it also helps me share messages from the divine, you know, continue on my soul's purpose. I felt like the energy has been very stagnant. So it helps everything. So I'm going to do this in a different way though. I'm going to make this maybe like a Sunday thing, right? Like we're going to schedule it. It's going to be a routine. Like it's going to be a Sunday thing. So it's going to be continuous booking. I'm going to have the website open for people to be able to book in advance for the dates that they want, you know, one of these events. It's not going to affect, you know, the readings I post on members. I'm still posting on members as usual. I'm still posting on the channel as usual. If you didn't see my reading that I posted, I think my last reading was posted a day and a half ago. Check it out. Nothing's changing. If anything, I am making a plan to take charge of my schedule and post on this channel more often and also add this to the mix. I just feel like it's time to step it up, you know, and continue on my journey and do more with my soul's purpose. So no worries about that. It's not that I'm swapping this for readings on the channel or anything. No, this is just going to be a fun addition. But I am going to announce a video about that. And when I upload that video, look out for it because that's going to be the same day that I opened booking, right? And I'm going to start them like starting next week. So if you didn't get a chance or if you want to rebook, you're open to do that. Okay, so now I'm going on to the personal readings like I said, and the link is down below. And it's so interesting. Some of you commented and were like, you know, what I've been doing is like I feel guided to, I meditate on the links, even though I'm not the people that booked. I'm like, I click and I say, I'm going to make this message my message. And they're like, oh my God, it resonated. That you can do that. That happens. You know, that you can do that. Like if you felt guided to hear somebody's personal reading and it resonates with you, well, then it's not an accident. All right, love and light, you guys. Big, big, big hugs. And again, thank you for those that booked. And I thank you for those of you that are here continuously supporting my channel and sending you so much love and light. Okay, next up we have Janet. I'm going to go ahead and read for Janet. Janet, I'm so happy to read for you. Thank you for booking with me. Oh, something just fell. That was my pen. Oh, whoops. Sorry if you just heard a little banging sound. And I want to apologize in advance if you hear any screaming children in the background. I scheduled these, usually, you know, I scheduled these this week because I am divorced. My daughter's father was going to visit my child this week, so she was going to be with him, and I was going to have alone time. But he actually had an aortic aneurysm and was flied out to Miami to have emergency surgery. And so, you know, obviously that's an emergency. So she's, you know, and it's spring break, so she's alone here. I invited another child. Well, she's not a child, but technically she's 16. It's like watching her and playing with her. So if you hear them screaming, they're just having fun. I'm just, you know, trying to find a solution to what happened so I can do the readings as planned, because it's not that easy when you're alone with a child that's not in school. Also want to announce that I'm going to make an announcement video if you decide that you want to book again. I decided I'm going to offer these continuously, but not in the way that I offered this one. I'm going to make it like a Sunday thing. So like every Sunday, I'm going to offer these. And I think it'll be a really good addition to the channel, and it'll help me serve the collective more directly. And I'm really excited about it. So look out for that if you do want to book. I'm going to post a video about it like I did when I announced this one. Okay, Janet, your questions read. First of all, before I even look, I don't even know what happens here. Okay, did you ask about love? Because I saw devil energy. Now I'm seeing 10 of swords. Now I'm seeing the Lover's card. Now I'm seeing the death. The devil was trying to poke out. I don't know if you saw that. Let me read your questions. I would like to know how my career will be moving forward. That's really good. I'm going to tell you that right now, okay? I would like to know also how my love life will be moving forward. I'm currently single. That's why. So I'm getting like past energy. There was definitely a connection that you had at some point in your life. that ended really poorly. I'm going to start there because it's the first thing that came out is the Lover's card with the Death and the Ten of Swords. Yikes. I want to give you a hug because that's not an easy combination. The Ten of Swords is heartbreak, backstabbing, feelings of betrayal. Okay. You could have also experienced some things in childhood, so you have a lot of, there's a part of you that was disillusioned from love. And this is a confirmation of that message because I just picked this up and that's the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is sadness, melancholy. Now, even though, there's two sides of you. If you look at the Lover's card here, this woman has two heads, okay? So I'm getting that, and so does this Death. That's nice. The Death card just disappeared. So does this Death card. This Death card has a skeleton that has two skulls on it, one of which is an animal skull. I'm not calling you an animal, but even though it's different, obviously, I'm taking it as like a representation of you, of your feminine energy. The Death card is not a death, like a physical death. It's the ending of something so that it can be transformed. So the angels want to, the angels want to commend you and tell you that they have been by your side through everything that's happened. They have been the ones, and they're trying really hard to bring you balance and healing, okay? And they want you to keep the faith. So even though you're currently single right now, there's a lot that's in the works right now. They don't want you to give up. They want you to get out of the energy where you feel, again, disillusioned. Okay, the Five of Cups, I'm also getting the energy of regret here. I don't know, a lot of channels and a lot of people put a lot of weight onto speaking of other people and what they're doing and what they're thinking and how they show up and what they're going to do, etc., etc. But it is a two-way street. I feel like not enough people talk about, what about you? What has this shown you? What did you do? Because I'm quite frankly, getting the energy that, you were not perfect, and now we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is deception, trickery. Okay, so I don't know if you engaged in that, and I'm not judging this in a zero judgment zone, or this is also, self-deception. Because in this Seven of Swords, the lion is blindfolded. So this could be somebody that was blinded to their own devil energy, to their own to behaviors that they possess that are detrimental to the success of good relationships. And that doesn't make you insane. That makes you 50% of the population. Okay, a lot of people, that couples counseling exists for a reason, because we are programmed to see relationships in one way, but if we were not modeled things in the healthiest way, which given history, a lot of people are not, okay? We are in a place in society where our consciousness is raising now, but we've been unconscious for a long time. We have grandparents and great-grandparents that were war veterans that had PTSD. All of this is part of our society, So trauma is just, it's worldwide. We're born with it, So a lot of that, and we get programmed. 95% of our actions is dictated by our subconscious mind, not our conscious mind. So, we grow up seeing certain things unless somebody shows us. Our programs are what makes us act in certain ways. It's not until, unfortunately, things go sour, or when we fall enough times, or we get backstabbed enough times, or we get heartbroken enough times, that we realize that we have to go within, whether to determine what part of our actions is not conducive to a healthy relationship, or what about you is attracting people that are not good for you in the first place. But I don't really like that term so much either. I'm not going to discount that there is such thing as people that are not good for you. We can't put all the blame to ourselves, but at the same time, I think what's more conducive to healing is not to have the outlook of, I keep picking people that are not good for me. It's more the outlook of what is it within myself that I need to heal that keeps attracting X, Y, and Z, because there's something about you that's attracting it. But you see, when I see the Seven of Swords with the lion roaring, and I see the Temperance card, which is like the word temperament, and I see the Lovers card, which is the feminine energy with two heads, okay? There's like an aspect here of, again, because the Five of Cups could be sadness, but it could also be regret. I don't know if you had a temper issue at some point, you had issues controlling your emotions, you were hot-headed, or you got angry very easily, you see. But whatever it was that you were doing it blindly, you just thought that this is how relationships were. And that happens, I've gone through that. I've gone through stages, and a lot of people have, you're not alone. If this is the case, where I used to argue a lot in relationships because I grew up seeing that. So like, it wasn't until I met enough people that are like, this is not acceptable behavior. Like, I just thought that was the way it was. Like, if something pissed you off, you got angry about it, and you expressed yourself loudly, because I grew up in a place where whoever was louder won. You understand? And it took me a lot of, heartbreaks and pain for me to realize that, and it becomes a compulsion. So I don't know if that's a part of the equation or just something similar. It doesn't have to be exactly that, okay? But you are blind to the things that hurt you. You are blind to the things that are attracting deception to you also, okay? But the divine is helping you heal. You're going through a death and transformation process. So you're single right now. That's exactly where you're supposed to be. You're not going to be single forever, okay? But this is exactly where you're supposed to be right now, because you're in the process of healing this. Now, it could have been somebody that literally betrayed you, okay? But let's just keep it real. If I see the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords, something ended, somebody betrayed you. There could have been a third party or something like that at some point in the past, okay? You saw a lot of things or experienced things that honestly you don't wish on anybody. But that fear of that, okay, needs to be taken care of. Once you release this energy, the divine is ready to bring somebody in your life. And I do see a connection forming with you. I gotta keep it real though. I'm not a fairy tale reader, okay? I'm not a fairy tale reader. I think that the next year is going to be healing, okay? I don't see a relationship forming this year, like something that you would expect, but I do see it, and this is confirmation, by next year. Okay, you can meet somebody, but like what you're thinking of that you want is next year. And that might actually be a surprise to you too. Look, I just split the deck here. That's confirmation. There is no greater indicator of a relationship than the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles together. Do you know how many people wish to have that? This is a relationship that is based on stability, emotional, financial, like this is marriage. If that's the route you want to go down, but it's a union. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, absolutely. Okay. I do see there was somebody in your life though. I don't know if you're still dealing with that person, but see, this person keeps coming out like in reverse. Okay, to me, yeah, look, Six of Cups. There's somebody that you walked away from, Eight of Cups. You walked away, someone from the past. I'm getting an Emperor. Emperor in reverse is not a nice card. I don't even read reversals, but I was guided to read it that way. The Emperor in reverse is somebody that has control issues. Could be narcissistic, could be very controlling, could have very abusive tendencies. Okay, you walked away from that. I feel like this is either indicating that this person, this is just a person from the past. The Six of Cups is someone from the past that you walked away from, but that they're also returning, okay? Trying to heal things with you. But the divine is saying that they want you to have, I was about to say that The divine wants you, this is a Fool card, brand new beginning, actually you're going to meet somebody else. This is, whoever this is, if they do appear, I'm sorry, look, if they do appear, whoever this is, this person triggers conflict in your life. This person triggered or triggers a Nine of Swords energy, which is anxiety, worry. They might come back trying to, flirt, wanting to be with you, etc. But it's devil energy. They haven't done the healing. Okay? I get okay, with the Emperor in reverse, this is narcissistic vibes. They can come back, they can love whatever it is. They might not even be a terrible person, but there's something about their lack of healing that really stalls yours. And this is not the person that you're supposed to be with. I feel like you're going to meet somebody new this year. Okay, you don't know this person yet. And by next year, you're going to have a relationship that you don't see coming. Okay? In terms of career, let me, I can channel while I shuffle these cards. I shuffle by putting them in random locations and then shuffling them later. The other way. This just helps the process. You asked, I would like to know how my career will be moving forward. Okay, well, there definitely needs to be a change. I know you're not happy where you're at. Did you start something of your own? Like a project? Because I see you doing something on your own. I see you having a job and also doing something on your own. Yeah, you see the Magician, now they're confirming. The Magician is the workplace. The Magician is also creating something. Okay, there is a very big omen of whatever it is that you do on your own. It's going to be what you do full time. If you don't already, it's going to be very successful. Okay? I want you to know that if I make absolutely no sense to you right now, that doesn't mean that it won't. Okay? Because this reading is not going anywhere and time is fluid. So I could be talking to you right now about like a side hustle or that you started or something that you started, that you didn't, you didn't really see much, any fruitfulness coming from it, right? Or it doesn't really make sense to you right now. You can come back to this reading 6 months from now and it make complete sense. Like literally 6 months before I started my YouTube channel for the first time, it was already in my energy field. So if someone connected with me that had, mediumship abilities, they probably could have picked it up. But even me with mediumship abilities, the divine blocked me from knowing that this was, I wasn't consciously aware that I was going to open this channel. Okay? Spiritually, I was aware because everything led to it for a reason. Sometimes the divine blocks you. They want you to know that from knowing exactly where your path is going because then it will block some of your lessons. Okay? But they will still guide you there. I still ended up opening my channel. So it's one of those things where, sorry, I told you, you might hear some children screaming. That's my daughter right now, screaming for a towel. She's swimming in the pool. Hold on. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. I'm sorry, I'm mommying. So it's one of those things. So I'm not sure if you started this already, but you don't have to let me know. But whatever it is, there's something I see you creating. Okay, and it's going to give you more financial freedom. With the High Priestess that was here, the High Priestess is okay, are you writing a book, okay, or is something in regards to writing or speaking or showing? Okay, I don't know, something like that, or it could be something online. The way that she points to the book, but it doesn't have to be. But you see, the High Priestess is also your intuition. So they were giving you my example for a reason. It could be something that's already in your energy fields. It's already manifesting. Because the Magician card is also manifestation. So you don't really see it yet. You don't see it happening. But the divine's guiding you there. So when it happens, okay, the divine's guiding you towards what you've been praying for. You've been praying for more financial freedom and also just freedom in general. Okay, so I don't know if this regards if you want to open a channel or you want to open an Etsy shop or something like that. It's divinely guided like the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to be the biggest blessing of your life. Okay. It's going to take hard work, though. That doesn't mean this is not oh, you won the lottery. The 10 of Wands is burden. It's overload. So there might be a period where you're going to be on overload. Maybe you work a full-time job and then you do this too. Okay. But for the fruit of your labor is literally, she is wearing a dress that is made out of pentacles. Okay. And it's going to be something that you're going to do for a very long time. And she has gray hair. Like, this is going to create a legacy for you. Okay. For whatever reason, they're like, and you're also going to have a relationship, you see? It's crazy. Like, by next year, like you're in the middle of a karmic lesson, all this healing, everything is going to change. Okay, so I'm not sure if this makes sense to you right now, but keep it in mind. That's where they're guiding. They want you to connect with them more. They're going to start filling you with ideas, etc., and motivation to do certain things that you probably don't even feel like you're capable of, but it's going to go very well. Okay? But I feel like you have something established already, because you did ask, like, how my career will be moving forward. But I'm seeing something else, like something outside of that. Gotta keep it real. Okay, and it might involve a partnership with someone else at some point. Okay, whether you're gonna have a business partner or the person that you meet, that you end up in a relationship with, is going to help you with this. I'm going to read, and I hope this made sense, but I just see success all around. I'm going to get a message from the Doreen Virtue guidance from the angels book for you. I don't know how that happened. I guess it wasn't meant to be, because I was about to read that one and then I just flipped it. Thank the universe, 47. The universe is unfolding and never-ending energy. Okay, the universe is the unfolding and never-ending energy of the divine, magnified in every life form. You are an extension of this power and a perfect reflection of God's brightness. Your gratitude exists on the same wavelength as the universe, so it connects you to this flow, and it ensures that you will continue to have experiences that inspire your thankfulness. Today, create a list called Thank You, Universe, which contains everything that you're grateful for. Make this an ongoing project that you add to regularly. Read the list and whenever you want a pick-me-up, and your gratitude will elevate you once again. Thought for today. Thank you, universe. I'm so grateful for blank. List everything you can think of. So they want you to do that, okay? That's going to connect you to the energy of love and also manifest. So, but I don't know if this career thing, though, has something to do with, like, motivating others. Feel guided to read another one. It says, send love to your muscles or something like that. Pamper yourself. I don't know if it's send love to your muscles and pamper yourself. If it's something related to, like, self-care, that would be really uncanny. Hold on. Give yourself a pat in the back. Do you see how everything's coming out related to that? So maybe that's an omen for you in regards to what they're talking about, because you can't make it up. Okay, I'm like really struggling. Give me a message, an extra message. What is this? Retreat and rejuvenate. 321. When you're feeling low or tired, we angels can prop you up so that you can return to your naturally high state of awareness and vitality. Spend some time reclining with your eyes closed, and we'll work with you to revive your energy level. Simply rest your eyes, breathe deeply, and call upon us to assist you. This is the equivalent of going to a spa. Dude, like, what is it with the spa references, though? Take that as it resonates, okay? It even came out of my mouth. Okay, this is the equivalent of going to a spa and asking for a treatment. Anytime you wholeheartedly allow yourself to receive help, whether from a loving person or us, you'll feel an increase in energy. Tiredness comes from too much too much unidirectional giving. Every being needs to recharge after making so many contributions. Allow us to give to you, replenishing and rejuvenate your spirits. Thought for today. I honor my body's signals that it's time to rest. Relaxation is an important part of my productivity cycle. I let myself be pampered by other people and the angels, and I allow myself to receive. If this business is about either guiding people to do that or doing that, or like one of those like traveling massage therapists that like go to your house or something like that, that's really uncanny. But there were just, I don't know what, you didn't give me any information, but there's just way too much, way too many like references to that, like send love to your muscles, like, and all that. So I don't know what that's about. But again, this might not make any sense to you right now, but it will. All right, I hope this reading resonated. You don't have to comment down below if you don't want to in regards to, you know, a review. You don't have to. I'm not offended by it, and most people, I respect your privacy, but if you want to, you're welcome to. And if you want to book again, look out for that video when I announce it. Love and light. Next we have, let me look at my book real quick. Next we have Bridget. Hi Bridget, I'm so happy to read for you. This is so exciting. Bridget, you asked, I have it written down, so I write them like actually, I don't print them out. Bridget asks, what career path should I be taking on or aligned with my soul mission? I'm extremely confused. Number 2, what advice do my guides, angels have for me relationship-wise? Is my current relationship the right path? Oh, they have a lot to say. What? Okay, well, I don't know what this is about. Side note, because sometimes things come out before I even start, and it, you know, and if a message comes out, if a message comes out that you didn't ask for, it's for a reason. Okay, out of nowhere, first thing that I got here was, and look, I can't ignore it. Okay, that's so interesting. I'm not going to say that this is love. I'm not sure what this is about, okay? But I haven't really gotten this message for anybody, and that's because doesn't matter what I got for anyone. This is specifically for you, Bridget. But there's somebody in your midst that is extremely manipulative. That is manipulating you for personal gain, okay? I don't know if the manipulation, and you know, the way that I see this, the first thing that I saw when I got this card is literally a breast with breast milk. I got the phrase like milking somebody. You know, when someone's milking somebody for what they're for everything, oh, I'm just gonna milk the situation. Which means, I'm not sure if you know what that means. It means like it's taking advantage of a situation and like getting the most of it, but in a way that implies that they're doing so by taking advantage. Okay. Like if, let's say you have a friend and they always want to go out, but every time you go out, and they know you love to go out, but every time you go out, they conveniently forget their wallet. They are milking the fact that you know, that they know that you're not going to be like, oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. They know that, or say this way, you have a friend that loves to go out, and, you know, they don't have money, but you do right now, and you guys want to go out, but they can't afford it. And they know that you have a weak spot for them. This is just an example, and you're going to be like, don't worry, I got you this time, right? But you start to realize that they're taking advantage of the situation, and they keep doing it over and over again, right? Like every time that they go out with you, they expect you to pay. And they're milking the fact that you don't say no very easily, you know? So there's a need for you to have more boundaries. Doesn't have to be your particular example, but I'm just trying to explain like what milking someone else, but I think you know what that means. And whatever it is, it's in regards to either home or finances or something like that, because the Knight of Wands is here, and the Knight of Wands, inside his body, there's a key to a treasure chest, and the treasure chest leads to a home. This could also be someone that's milking a situation in regards to a home, like needing a place to crash, and they know that you're going to be the person that's going to feel awkward to kick them out. So of course they're going to choose you to to ask if they can crash at your place, and they overdo it. There is a need for boundaries. I'm not sure exactly what this is about, okay? And I want to tell you something. But now I'm getting the Emperor in reverse, okay? So now this could be a masculine energy, and I really don't want to I don't want to say, and that was 10 of Pentacles, which is financial. I don't want to say that it's the relationship that you're in. There's somebody that you're dealing with, okay? And now I'm getting like relationship vibes. I don't know, but it could be a family member, something like that. You may not see this right now for what it is. And the good thing about readings, Bridget, is that they don't go anywhere. So sometimes the divine shares messages that right now you feel like this doesn't resonate, this makes no sense. But this isn't going anywhere. So you can come back to this a year from now, you can come back to this 6 months from now, and the message is still going to be here. And like, see, it's stuff understood. Like, I can't ignore it at this point. Okay, I can't ignore it at this point. Listen. Is this the person that you're dealing with romantically? Because I gotta keep it real. And then look with the money. I gotta keep it real. Because listen, you could be, but now we have the Two of Cups, which is part of, and then the Hanged Man, just stuck. Because you can be with someone and they can seem one way, like, and you don't. People wouldn't be single parents, for example. I'm a single mother. If you like knew who somebody was like off the bat, like if I knew that I was gonna end up, well, I don't regret my daughter at all. I don't even want to say that. That even sounds wrong, And I feel like everything happens as a lesson. But I would have never guessed that I would have ended up in a situation that I ended up with him in. Because sometimes you could be even married to someone and you don't really know their true colors. Listen, there's somebody in your life. I'm gonna phrase it that way, okay? That's keeping you a little bit stuck in your ability to align. And this kind of goes like to align with your soul's mission even, because it's affecting your energy. Off the bat, there's somebody this is gaslighting, this is manipulating energy. The Seven of Cups is like fogged mirrors, like, things that are not clear. This is somebody that manipulates by causing confusion. So it might not be something that you're very clear, very aware of. And I say that because, the Five of Wands is a conflict card, but in this deck, it shows this. I always see this deck, the image here, very interesting. Because, see, the squirrel is in what you would call like a little jail that's created. It's in a trap, rather. But he looks so comfortable in there, right? Like, it's bright in there. Like, all the disasters on the outside, all the conflict, all the issues are on the outside. And he's happy in there and chilling with a flower. Like, he doesn't even notice that he's in a trap. And I'm guided to share that. And the same thing with the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is the kind of energy of someone that's very charming. Okay, so there's something manipulative about this person, okay? And like I said, the devil energy milking you for something. I don't know. The Emperor in reverse is a nasty card. The Emperor in reverse not only is somebody manipulative, but could be somebody very controlling, has abusive tendencies, sociopathic tendencies. Honestly, it could even be like narcissistic or a narcissist, okay? Which, that could be another example of what I'm saying. Like, when you're with somebody who's a narcissist, nobody chooses them because they want to, right? They love bomb. They make you feel on top of the world, like you're the best. And people on the outside don't see anything wrong because they're very charming people. So there's a reason. And so you could be in a stage where you're very happy with this person, and then they kind of catch you off guard. See, the Three of Pentacles in this deck, which is really interesting. It's like, look at this image, okay? The Three of Pentacles is working together with someone, but these pentacles here have teardrops coming out of them. Somebody's decapitated. It's the hand with the treasure chest there, decapitating someone's head and taking their money. And so I see that as like the manipulation. It's like decapitating your head is like not allowing you to think clearly, making you think that something's appropriate when it's not. So I don't know if this is a relationship, if this is somebody and you're taking care of their bills and they're like looking for a job, they never get a job, you know, something like that. Well, I am going to find a job, oh, but this is the way that it should be. This is what a relationship is like, you know, et cetera, et cetera. I don't, you know, like we're supposed to have each other's back. I don't know what this is about exactly. I actually do, but I'm being very cautious about saying that it's with your relationship. But I'm going to confirm right now, okay? Let's just keep it real. Because I just see that it's ending in heartbreak. This partnership, this Two of Cups, ends in what is a death, like an ending, not an actual physical death, and heartbreak, and you're gonna end up feeling stuck. And it's hard when I have to share these kind of messages like off the bat like that. I have to keep it real. But look, now whenever I share a message and I get the Ace of Swords, to me, that's confirmation. So I'm very cautious about sharing messages that are like this, but I can't ignore it. Okay? It was divinely guided. There's the Star card. Okay? There's like this is like a very, yes, look, with the Lovers in reverse. This is going to end in the Five of Cups in reverse. This is going to end in some kind of disappointment. Okay? This is causing some kind of an anxiety. I personally don't think that the Lovers connection that you're in right now is your path. I have to keep it real. I feel like you are going to realize that at some point, okay? You're going to be guided towards your healing journey, okay? Whatever this is, a trigger some kind of thing, anxiety, etc. But it's interesting because like the way that you asked me this question doesn't give me the inclination that you're like 100% aware of this. The way you asked the question. Okay, it doesn't give me the inclination that you're aware of this. It sounds like you're happy. So I'm not here to like destroy any kind of connection. But I can't ignore these cards that came out. Okay? Like I said, this is the kind of situation where if you're in the Magician, Seven of Cups energy, Magician in reverse, Seven of Cups energy, this is like somebody is like gaslit right now. Like doesn't really see things for what they really are kind of deal. I'm just getting somebody that takes advantage because, you know, sometimes that can happen, right? So, for example, you can be with someone, they could seem like a great person until you marry them. Then they start getting very comfortable. Then they quit their job. Then they stop helping. Then now you're alone with all the bills. I just see some kind of energy like that from someone in your vicinity, okay? And then you need to set stronger boundaries. And don't worry, I'm not going to leave you here with some kind of confusion. I'm going to confirm that for you, Bridget. I don't like the energy. I have to keep it real. Is this about her relationship? This is absolutely a karmic lesson. This is a karmic connection. Okay. But you see, when I get the Knight of Cups, yeah, look. When I get the Knight of Cups is somebody that comes in and is very, yes, it is about the love connection. Look, I have to, look, I gotta keep it real. Something's going on here behind your back. Something's going on here behind your back. Now we have the Lover's card. So it's confirming that. Obviously, sandwiched in between the same Seven of Cups. But now with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is trickery and deception. You don't see it though. And you see there's a lion here roaring with the blindfold. And then, but there's seven swords like attacking you. That to me is gaslighting energy or reactive abuse even. It's the kind of situation where someone's like really good at manipulating, right? And they create all sorts of scenarios to then make you react, and then you're reacted, but you're blindfolded to the fact that you got 7 swords attacking you. So you're reacting, but this person gaslit you into reacting in the first place, right? And then they make you feel like you're crazy. They see like you have 2 heads, you have a problem. I don't know if you've ever dealt with this. Again, if this doesn't make sense, nobody starts in a connection and like this is what it is off the bat. I'm just getting these vibes off. I cannot. You can't deny it. Because I'm getting like right now you might be at a stage where, you know, and if this, if you have nobody in your life, because you didn't really specify that, then I want you to look out for this in the future. Because the Knight of Cups is somebody that comes with a horse, is very charming, offers love. This is like the love bombing, right? So you don't see it. Okay, this is the kind of person that will like, you know, and then the moment things get tough, or if you get pregnant, you have a child, they're not going to stand up to they're not going to do what they need to do. 5 of Cups, they're going to leave you in some kind of sadness. Again, the 5 of Cups. Okay? And listen, they just confirmed that message I just gave. Be very careful with that. Because the Queen of Cups here is literally pregnant. And next to the Queen of Cups flew out the 5 of Pentacles, which is a house upside down with devil horns on your face, crying, being left out in the cold, and having financial issues. This is a warning to you. So if I'm going to keep it real. If you're asking this is the right path, no, it's not. Chariot card. You need to find somebody else. I'm sorry. And I know it's so harsh because it's like, I had to give this kind of message in like 20 minutes, right? But look, Wheel of Fortune. This is part of a karmic lesson. There it is. You'll remember me. Look, you can't. They always confirm. Look what flew on the top here. You'll remember me. 7 of Swords. Theft, dishonesty. This one actually says theft, because there is a financial aspect here. I don't know what that's about. Okay, there's like an opportunistic like aspect to this. I don't know, because so you didn't give me this kind of energy off your questions, but I picked up on it. And I'm picking up on it for a reason. So if it's not resonating, I'm telling you, it's for a reason. Something's going on behind your back. I don't trust this person. What does the divine want you to do in regards to that? And don't worry, then I'm going to get into the career path. Jeez. What does the divine want you to do in regards? With the 5 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles, security, stability, saving, and foundation. Again, like keep your stability, don't give money to people, etc. King of Wands says honor, standards, wisdom, okay? It's even though somebody comes forward as this King of Wands to you, like they're honorable, they're actually the 5 of Swords. This is upheaval, conflict, and loss. What are these 2 cards? 4 of Swords, rest, recovery, quiet, it says. 2 of Pentacles, harmony, balance. Okay, they need you, if something happens, they need you to go within. Look, oh my God, again, the 7 of Cups. Like you don't see this. They want you to meditate. If something gets tough, the divine's going to guide you through it. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to read a page from this for that. And then I'm going to go into career. And I'm sorry if this makes no sense. And you don't have to comment down below. I haven't had a reading like this in this group. But I can't ignore it. What do you want to tell Bridget about this particular message? And then we're going to go to the career question. Release the need for approval. Let go of the need to be liked by everyone. It only matters that you value yourself. Another person's opinions have no bearing on who you are. I'm telling you, I don't know if this person's critical. Like I said, there's like a gaslighting energy. Then they make you feel like it's you or something. I don't know. I'm just getting that energy. I don't like it. Another person's opinions have no bearing on who you are, as they are merely statements of that individual's own self-judgment projected onto you. They're projecting something. They're projecting something to you. Okay? I'm getting like really like the vibes are not great. Look at our situation as a prime example. Although we angels spend all our time helping others, there are still those who dislike us and distrust us. If we allow these negative views to weigh us down, we'd be less effective in our purpose. Think of how much time and energy you've put into seeking the approval of others. Wouldn't it be better to spend your time seeking your own favor, measuring your own worth against a higher standard than other people's opinions? Of course, the answer is yes. And today is the day to adopt this healthful new attitude. Thought for today, I release the need for other people's approval in order and to like and appreciate myself. I solely seek my own admiration. My healthy self-esteem attracts everything and everyone I could ever want, and I approve myself. I'm gonna get one more. What do you want her to do about the situation? What do you want her to do about the situation? It says meet new friends. That you need to meet someone else. That's a clear message. 298, meet new friends. We angels can help with your friendships, both old and new. If you ask us to, we can support you through the misunderstanding, help you with communication, and provide you with ideas to celebrate the love between you and those you care about. We're also happy to usher in new friends for you. As you've grown in your spirituality, your relationships may have shifted. Some people whom you've once considered yourself close to are drifting out of your life, and you seem to have different interests from a few of your loved ones. But have no fear, these transitions and changes will balance out very soon. Ask us to help you with your friendships. Know that some of the new people that you've met and will soon meet are the answers to your prayers. Hold expectations of having wonderful, harmonious connections, and that result is inevitable. Thought for today, I have wonderful new acquaintances in my life, for I am a good ally. I ask my angels to help me in every area of my relationships, and I trust the process of bonding with my old and new friends. I'm telling you, they're guiding you to meet somebody new. Be very clear on that. And I feel like this energy also trickles down into your career path. What career path should I be taking on that aligns with my soul's mission? I'm extremely confused. Oh, you literally told me that you're confused. That's why I keep getting the 7 of Cups, 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 7. Because you are confused. That's confusion. 7 of Cups. Duh. That's how you know the angels are here. They're confirming it, right? Now, the thing is, Bridget, I feel like the confusion, has something to do not only with the relationship that you're in or you have been in, but also your childhood. Like, you were gaslit a lot, and it affects your ability to connect with yourself. Because you read the message, I usually read those at the end. They had me read it now, and it's for a reason. It's like because you need validation from outside, but the people that you have around you are like filling your head with things that make you feel sad, that make you feel like there's something wrong with you, and it's limiting yourself. It's disconnecting from your power. You're disconnected from your own power. Okay, the angels want you to surround yourself in a new environment, different people. Okay, and stop seeking approval from these people, because these people just try to bring you down. They're trying to push you forward on your journey. It says journey, success, and progress. Now, you know what I see? I also see a move for you, even though you didn't ask about that. Just letting you know, I do see that you're moving. You did not ask about that. And I do see that the divine's trying to help you here in this situation. This light, life, energy. Okay, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. What career path should I be taking that aligns with your soul mission? You are meant to be a light to other people, one way or another. I feel like they're guiding you to be, one way or another, I just see you, whether doing something, whether opening a channel, opening some kind of counseling service, etc. They want you to seek your pain point and make it something that can help other people, whether it's writing, whether it's just opening a channel, and posting shorts on like motivational things. Whatever the case may be, I see that it has something to do with helping other people, and it has something to do with sharing divine energy with other people and helping people through their sadness. I do see that. I don't see that this is something the divine wants you to get out of like a lack mentality. Listen, I don't know what this is about. I was about to say like lack, to get out of a lack mentality. And then this, as I said, get out of a, like this kind of try to flip, which is a relationship. Like it's almost like they're trying to say like get out of a relationship. I don't know what that's about. Okay, the Nine of Cups is somebody that's single and abundant. Okay, they want you to work on your happiness and vitality and optimism again, okay? Because like you're really bogged down, okay? And it comes from the projections of other people. I do see you getting another job though, like an actual like 9 to 5 or something to help you with the bills, etc. They do, I think that you just need choices, changes, yes, in general. And this is confirmation of that. Okay, especially the Ace of Swords to me is always a confirmation. I said that. The Justice is the justice system. Okay, so that's like signing legal documents. Here it says goals, potential, and success, change, and decisions. So any kind of change that you make, any kind of job that you apply to, it is going to be successful, but you need to get yourself out of the box and actually feel like you can. Like you might not be applying to jobs because you feel like you like don't have the experience. Don't worry about that. Just be confident. And while you do that, I also see you doing something on the side that's going to be beneficial for others. And that's where they want you to go. They don't want me to say too much though, because it's part of your journey to figure this out. But they do want to make it very clear to you that the reason that you're confused is because you have a very intense gaslighting energy around you, and you're seeking validation from other people that are actually projecting their own shit onto you, and you are not the community garbage can. Love and light, Bridget. Hi, Melani. How are you? I'm so happy to read for you. I'm letting everybody know at the beginning of their reading that I'm so excited to announce that I'm going to be offering these readings in the same way as like a weekly special. I think I'm gonna do them like Sundays, okay, like and organize my schedule that way. You know, like, you know, have people sign up in advance. That way, you know, I could have it all ready by Sunday, and then Sunday will be the day. It could be like an event that we're gonna do. So it's going to be like rolling sign up. So if that's something you're interested in the future, please look out for the video that I post when I announce that. I haven't announced it yet, but I am going to. You don't have to comment down below if you don't want to, with feedback. I respect everyone's privacy. I'm not offended by it. And I hope that this reading serves you well and is everything that, you know, I do believe there are no such things as there's no such thing as an accident. So you're going to hear something that Divine definitely wants you to hear, but I hope that, you know, it reaches you well. Your questions are, what is the most important thing I need to know about my love life, and in what ways can I better myself? Oh, okay. I love questions. Jeez. Okay. I love questions like these because, first of all, the Divine wants to already just give you, they're always giving you big hugs and they're always around you. And they want to know, but I know that you know that they're always around you to help. There's nothing that you can't ask for. A lot of times we carry like shame within us, and it's society has programmed this way, where we feel like guilty to ask for things with the angels, but that is their job. They want you to know that. You can ask them things as simple as like, I need money. I need a new career. Help me find a parking spot. I swear, like I know, and because there's going to be a part of you that's like, is this offensive to my angels right now? Is this offensive? Like that? Am I being selfish? You know, and we feel that way. But Melani, you are born with a guardian angel, and they have angels around you all the time, and that is your job. And they're here to let you know that, okay? That there is nothing that you can't ask them. And they are not here to judge you if you make mistakes or you act out of character or if you do things that are not morally right. You are a human. They are here to not scold you. They are here to, with unconditional love, continue to help you open paths to lead you towards love, regardless of your mistakes. And there's nothing you can't ask them. But one thing that they can't do is overstep their boundaries. Okay? They can't overstep their boundaries. What that means is they can't help you if you don't ask for it. For whatever reason, they wanted to make sure that I started with that. Now, I don't know what this is about here, because you didn't ask this. You didn't ask this, and my dogs are now doing their thing. But I see a move. I see a move for you. And anything that comes up, even if you didn't ask it, well, I have to bring it up. I see a move. The Chariot card is movement forward either way. So your life is about to propel forward in a really beautiful way. Absolutely, I see that. But I also actually see a physical move. Okay? I don't know if the environment where you're at is not conducive to success or your mental health. It's just there's somewhere that's better for you. But easier said than done, right? Because moving is expensive. And I know that, right? Because unfortunately where I'm at, I've had to, not by choice, because nobody wants to be moving around with a child. I've had to move a lot of times, like a handful in less than a year and a half, which is completely unstable. And every time I do so, it just gets more and more expensive, and it's just a hit. And that's just the luck that I've been having. But I see why that happened to me as a lesson also. So they want you to see things that happen to you, not in a negative way, but as a way to propel you forward. But they also want you to know that regardless if it's tough, they're going to aid you. Ask for some financial help if you need to put you in a position where you can move. But I really do see a move, okay? And they're also telling me that this may not make any sense to you right now. And that's absolutely fine. The beautiful thing about readings is that they're timeless. So you can come back to this 6 months from now, a year from now, and be like, oh, now I know exactly what she was talking about. You can click on this video. It's always going to be here. Save the link somewhere so you can find it easier. Then just go click. It's going to be there. And when you book a reading, sometimes they take advantage, okay, of the time that they have with you to share messages, even if you did not ask this particular message, okay? What is this about? The Chariot is also a card of moving forward on your journey, which is good. Hold on. That was 6 of... Yeah, okay. So now we have the 4 of Wands, which is a home. And now we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is abundance, okay? I don't know why this is coming up, but I'm not the one taking the reins here, okay? I'm not the one in charge. The 4 of Wands is a home. And the 10 of Pentacles is financial security, okay? And we were just talking about, you know, moving, finances, home. The Wheel of Fortune means something, there's going to be a destined event that's going to require you to move, and they want you to know right now that this is your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is something that happens suddenly, but for the better, okay? If the Wheel of Fortune is spinning towards a new home and complete financial security, well, then this is a good omen, okay? Is what I'm saying. Your life is about to propel forward in that way. And it's crazy because you did not ask this question, okay? But it's coming up. So, I mean, but it might have something to do with number 2. Because your second question is, in what ways can I better myself? And one of what they're saying is like, they want to, is there a literal airplane flying on top of me right now? Do you hear it? Just travel. Just saying, the omens. Because what they're saying is, in ways that you can better yourself, is that you're keeping yourself small, okay? There is like a little bit of fear inside of you about making changes. And like you've been in the same thing for a while now. Okay, and there needs to be a change. But this is also a message that if you do not plan the change, okay, whatever this pertains to, the divine's going to do it for you anyway. And it's up to you how much of a strain you want it to be. Because there's a destined event here that has something to do with moving forward, a moving, home, family, and possibly a union and financial abundance. Either way, it's positive, but it might seem a little bit chaotic to you, okay? Because if you don't plan for it. What is this about? I'm going to take the other deck. What is this about? The Wheel of Fortune again. It's about a brand new beginning with the Judgment card. Okay? That's crazy. To get the Wheel of Fortune twice is spectacular. This is karma, but this is a karmic payout, destiny. This year, there's just a destined event coming this year that you don't even see coming. Like obviously you don't see it coming because it's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, twice. That's crazy. You're going to be given an opportunity out of nowhere, whether it's a change, location or career, and they're telling you right now to go for it. You might not know what I'm talking about right now, but they're taking advantage of this moment to let you know, okay? Especially because the Judgment card here says acceptance, awakening, and assessment. Like to accept this risk, all right? So that's what they want to say. In what ways can you better yourself? Okay, the divine wants you to develop they want you to develop a better relationship with them. I'm going to put it that way, okay? Because they're really trying to guide you, really trying to help you. They're really trying to develop a bond with you, which I think you already do, but maybe they want it to be a little bit closer. They want a closer bond with you. Okay, meaning ask them for anything that you want. For example, the way I communicate with them, you can develop your own language with them. I have a language with them. Over time, it is like learning a new language. You start to learn the system that you create with them. They'll find a way to communicate. Like tell them, buy yourself a book like this one that I have, and use it as a tool to communicate with them or something. Like, give me a sign from this book. And then they will know. That will be your way of telling them, this is what I'm going to use as a sign from you. And they're going to talk to you, or ask them for numbers and synchronicities. Give me a sign right away in the form of a number, and then they will. And then look it up, and that's the way that you're going to talk to. It's like talking to someone with a translator. They want you to develop a closer bond with them because they're trying to guide you forward. Okay? And they want you to connect more in that way. And they also want you to not be afraid, like I said, of asking them for help with all areas of life. They're dying to do so. What is this new beginning about? What is this Wheel of Fortune twice? That's huge. Whatever it is, it's freaking huge. Now we have the Four of Wands twice too. Holy shit. We're talking about a union here. We're talking about a move. We're talking about a union. Somebody that you see as cold. I don't know if this person is in your life right now or someone new. I'm not sure. For whatever reason, I feel like you know this person already. This move and this movement forward right now, the Wheel of Fortune twice, this is somebody that you see right now that's a little bit cold. You're not sure how they feel. Again, if this makes no sense to you right now, it will. Somebody that seems very controlled. This is ambition, power, and influence, right? But they're not really wearing their heart on their sleeve. You don't see like any kind of union, such as marriage or moving, coming, like, any big change. But the Four of Wands twice here, it says creativity, union, and freedom. The Queen of Pentacles is someone abundant. I honestly, and I haven't said this for anyone, the person that I read right before you was the complete opposite. So you guys have nothing to do with each other in that case. So that's how I know I have tapped out of that energy, because the person they were with, I was like, no way. But there is somebody in your life, like, honestly, this is a relationship of forever. Okay, there's a union forming here, there's a household forming here, but what's bugging me out, it's like, the reason I'm saying, like, I feel like you know this person, but the reason I feel like, do you, is because we have the Wheel of Fortune twice. So this is so sudden, the change in your life circumstances are so sudden, okay, with someone that seems closed off and cold, that it's like, it's shocking even to me to get the Wheel of Fortune twice. There's a union, a home, a move forming with someone, a commitment, a new beginning again. Tell me more about this. Balancing out. Okay, so this might be somebody from the past here. Reconciliation with someone from the past. The Six of Cups, someone you already know. This is going to come together. What they want you to know is that even though this person right now maybe is not giving you any inkling of this happening, they want you to keep yourself tempered. They don't want you to lose your cool with this person. They want you to be a little bit patient and have trust in the divine that this is going to work out. See, this is the yes card. That you are going to come into something very serious with this person. Okay, but the way that the universe, but it is going to work is that it's going to happen out of nowhere, like without you really expecting it. They want you to take the pressure off. Right? If you haven't met this person and you do meet them, right? But I mean, there's a very big omen. Because the thing is, the Six of Cups, it's like, it's someone from the past, but it could also be just a past life connection, like someone that you meet and you feel like you've known them forever. Don't ruin the relationship with the pressure of like, let's make it official. Like, let's move in together. Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? They want you to step back from doing that the next 6 months. Balance, keep moderation, and just focus on your healing and everything that we've talked about. And I'm telling you that out of nowhere, this person that seems a little bit cold to you, because the way that they express emotion is different than yours, is going to surprise you. Surprise you with the world. They're going to surprise you with the world. Literally. But why do we have the Ten of Swords here? Why do we have this card here out of nowhere? That ruined it. Okay. Because there could have been, you might be resisting this, because there could have been an instance, either with this person or someone from the past that has hurt you. You've been betrayed in the past. Okay, so there's an element of you as the Seven of Wands, as somebody that's like, keeping yourself kind of defensive. You see, the Creator card is a no card in this deck. Like, you just like, you're actually more cut off from receiving than you think. Okay, there could have been an ending here. It says death. There's death. But this is the Death card. So this ending is going to transform. There's going to be a transformation between you and this person, whoever this is. And again, they just keep having me reiterate that if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will. This is happening in the next 12 months. Your life's about to change. I see moving. I see financial abundance. I see you forming a full-blown relationship. I see all of that. Like 100%. But right now, you're in the energy of lack a little bit, right? So right now, okay, this is your devil energy. This is what they want you to focus on. You're keeping yourself blocked from the changes, from making this happen, from allowing this to happen. You see success, change. You're keeping yourself blocked from allowing people in, because in the past you've experienced loss, because you've experienced hardship and struggle, and people have left you in the past. This has become your double energy, and it's based in fear. So you might think that you're open to love, but you're actually quite blocked off to it, and you have your back to it towards it a little bit. They need you to get yourself back out there, have your vitality show. Okay, be trusting, and just let things really flow for the next 6 months in particular. And you're going to be surprised where you and this person that you already know, or someone new for whatever reason. I don't know if it's someone that I feel like it's someone you already know, that you've been dealing with. The Six of Cups is here. Okay. is going to transform. You don't see it though, because you're stuck in like your devil energy, your fears keeping you in an energy of like, I always struggle, I always have hardship, nothing ever works out. And that's why you're always pushing the agenda. Like, where are we going? What are you doing? You're not making this. What they want you. And that makes sense. Okay, you got to stand up for what you believe 100%. Don't let people walk all over you and just take from you 100%. But they want you to also just be chill for the next, for 6 months. I'm telling you, your world is about to change. Okay? You're going to get a reward to being able to complete this lesson of just chilling out. There is a literal full-blown relationship that's written in the stars forming here. Let me read from this book for you. What do you want to tell Melani? As we said, you have to open yourself up to receive. 160, open your arms to receive. The universe is constantly giving to you in ways both small and large. When someone offers to assist you, buys you lunch, or hands you a gift, open your arms to receive. The more you say yes to blessings, the more the universal energy freely flows to you and through you. When you push away preferred help, you close the door to this abundance. Today, open your arms and welcome any gifts that come your way and say yes to the universal flow and allow yourself to be helped, loved, and pampered. Let yourself receive. Thought for today. I accept all the blessings that life offers me. It's safe for me to receive, and I open my arms fully and welcome the universe's gift of love. I told you this lesson for you, what they want to know is all about receiving. It's all about receiving. Yep. All right, I was going to say Menali. Jeez. Melani, I have a cousin. I have a cousin I grew up with. Her name's Melani. Yeah, she spells it with an E at the end, but it's still Melani. Very pretty name. Love and light. Okay, next up we have. Let me see here. Next up we have. I can't do Destiny. I was going to, but it seems I didn't get her second question when I emailed her. I didn't get it. Okay, next up we have Samantha. Hi, Samantha. I'm so happy to read. Well, there you go. I'm so happy to read for you. They got to the point just now. Oh my God, it's a chariot. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes. And the Six of Swords. Look at that. They got to the point. Samantha, I want to at least give my little intro here, just letting you guys know, thank you for booking. And I'm saying this at the beginning of everyone's reading, since obviously I'm pretty sure you're not going to hear every single person's reading and just clicking straight to yours. Thank you for booking. I'm so happy to read for you. I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be offering these readings as a new addition to my channel in general. So you have some kind of anxiety here about this. There it is. I'm excited, and you're really thinking about it. But then we get the Six of Swords again. We just explore discovery. It's moving. Anyway, can I finish my sentence? I'm gonna make it like a Sunday thing. So I'm gonna look out for the video that I post. I need to fix this device. Actually, it's a little bit too. There we go. I'm going to be offering these probably like Sunday readings, like a Sunday event, every Sunday. So look out for the video where I announce that I'm going to be offering this in the case you want to book again in the future. That'll be really cool. Okay. And I would be happy to. Also like to say, you don't have to comment down below if you don't want to. Full card, brand new beginning. Okay. Totally up to you. I respect people's privacy. I'm not offended by that. Okay. But if you want to comment down below, you can. First and foremost, the first thing that wow, look, it's manifesting. First thing that they are talking about is that move. When I see the Magician and the Star card with the Fool card together, that means something that was divinely, it's in the works. Like this already exists, but that's the way the universe works anyway, right? Like this is already manifested, you just don't see it yet. There are omens of moving here over and over again. Okay, with a hint of anxiety. The Chariot's here, okay, which is moving. The Six of Swords is moving. The Six of Swords again, 2 times, is moving. The Fool card is taking a brand new, it's a leap of faith and having a new beginning somewhere, which is moving. The Magician is something that's already manifested. So this has already happened. Even though it hasn't happened, you haven't seen it happen in your waking life. We start with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a financial abundance. And can I at least read your questions? Let me see, will my new career path be able to provide for me and my 2 kids in the upcoming months for me to move to Texas to be with my boyfriend? Yes. Okay. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but the person outside, the person you've been with for 2 years is not your twin flame. It's hard to do these readings, okay? Because it's like, okay, I'm just confirming that for you. There's a Death card, okay? The Death to what? This, okay? This is somebody that was put into your life so that you can learn karmic lessons. And the karmic lesson, you have a fear of abandonment. Okay, you have such a fear of abandonment, I feel, and I'm just getting this, and maybe you agree, maybe you don't agree, and that's fine. I'm going to tell you what I'm channeling, especially because of a lot of the things that are driving forces. A lot of the things that are our driving force are programmed in our subconscious mind. That's the thing. The subconscious mind dictates 95% of our actions, and our conscious mind is only 5%. Okay, is only 5%. So there's a lot of things programmed in you that are driving your behaviors and your connections that you're not even aware of. And they are recommending, seeking a therapist or a counselor to deal with this conflict, this 5 of Wands that you have within, and bring balance to it once and for all. Because you cannot, the last thing that you want, Samantha, is there's so much new here. Okay, there is so much new here and so much abundance. Okay, there's the Fool card, which is new, the Wheel of Fortune, which is literally like your destiny, your destined path, abundance. You have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is my favorite union card because it's not just your relationship. It's also financial abundance and stability. It's creating a legacy, creating a home, creating things for you, like a legacy for your kids, and that stability, okay? That unit. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is. But there is a warning here, okay? That you need to work on these things, these core things and this connection that you have with them. You should not be with anybody while thinking about somebody else. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. Okay, and I'm sorry to sound like you shouldn't. And if you're gonna be in a position where you're moving to Texas to be with this person and you have a new career and you have kids involved, but you're still talking to somebody else, sweetheart, that's cheating. Okay, I don't care. If you're not doing anything to that person, with that person, you're not sleeping with them, whatever, the simple fact, it's emotional cheating, it is still cheating. You are cheating. You are in double energy. I have to call it as it is. I'm sorry if I'm being so upfront, but if I was out here, posting a reading saying that somebody else was doing it to you, you would be, everybody would be like, that's terrible. I'm not judging your process, but it is what it is. That's exactly what you're doing. The problem is, okay, like you can't do this. You can't do this. The problem is that you are, I have to keep it real, and please don't judge me. I don't know if you're going to hate me after this, but I'm just channeling. You are labeling this other person a twin flame in order to justify the fact that you know you're doing something wrong. And I know you want to say, but it's spiritual, it's deeper than that, it's something that I can't control, but that's what it is. It's because you don't want to take accountability for it, okay? And it feels so magical, and it feels so, you know, all of the signs of the twin flame connection are there. No, sweetheart, this is a trauma bond, and you are cheating on the person that you're with emotionally and justifying it by calling them your twin flame, so you don't have to take accountability for it. And I'm sorry to be talking to you in this way. I got to keep it real, especially if you have children. This is devil energy you know, and the person that you've been with for 2 years doesn't deserve that either. Hold on 1 second. One thing that you can guarantee that you're going to receive from me is honesty, okay? I have to keep it real. And I have to tell you, and sometimes it sounds really harsh, especially when it's a reading. You know, if you think this person's your twin flame, that means that there's a lot of feeling involved, a lot of connection. It's a lot of thought that you've put into this connection, which is why you're here. So to hear somebody in a span of 15 minutes just tell you, like, no, they're not, is hard and harsh. I don't have a long time. Like, it's not like a full 1 hour reading for me to break it down in smoother ways. So what I'm saying is, like, I feel like and they're showing me like 5 of Pentacles, even though it's not on the table. It's like this deep-seated like abandonment issue. So you're never satisfied with what you have. You're never satisfied with what you have, and you're afraid that you're going to lose things when they're good, so you always have somebody else there. Okay? Samantha, I have to keep it real. I don't condone this kind of behavior either. And I know, I'm telling you, I'm not judging you, but I have to keep it real. I'm so sorry. Because you know what it is? When it's somebody else that then does it to you or to us, we want to call them a narcissist and go off about that, because narcissists do that, right? They're with somebody in a relationship and they always have somebody on the back burner. Is that really the kind of energy you want to be in? No. And label this person a twin flame, because the thing is, a lot of people don't know that people with narcissistic tendencies, when they love bomb and stuff, they actually do believe that it's some kind of soul connection. I'm not saying that that's what you are, but in the same way that a narcissist has some kind of underlying issue that causes them to have these kind of behavior patterns. I'm not saying that you are a narcissist, okay? But maybe you were raised by one. You still have some kind of trauma that is causing you to have these kind of tendencies, okay? I have to be completely honest, or to seek toxic connections in the same way. You have, not saying that you act like this in your waking life with everybody, okay? But you have these tendencies where you're in a relationship, but then you have somebody back here that you think is a soul connection. All that stuff it's based in trauma. So I do suggest maybe, and I'm sorry if it sounds harsh, but this is the angels are speaking to you. Quite frankly, if you want to have, look, literally, with the 10 of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Swords upright is backstabbing and pain and a harsh ending. If you want to make sure that you go to Texas and this works out and you have a good life with your children and with the person that you're with, okay? 10 of Cups, which is in the works, which is what's meant for you, which is your destiny. And you want to avoid this kind of pain, because if you continue in this path thinking about this other person, shit's going to hit the fan, okay? Something's going to happen and you're going to be left alone. You're going to be left alone. You're going to be left 5 of Cups, regretting it. You're going to be left in a constant state of anxiety, and that would be a shame, because you are meant to move. You're meant to have abundance financially. You're meant to have the lovers. This is the person that you're with right now is the person you have a soul connection with. Actually, you're meant to have all of this, and you're going to affect your whole family. Okay? This person, how can you call? I don't think that you're ready for this connection, for this move, until you take care of this. The divine does not want you to go take the next step and go to Texas with your kids and be with this person while thinking about your twin, supposedly. That's not, which is a trauma bond, while thinking about somebody else. This other person is just a projection of toxicity that you're used to. And the person that you're with now, I'm not saying it's perfect, actually stands for stability. Yes? I'm
video for a second?
Okay. Sorry, hold on. My daughter's in the room. I had to stop it because she needed me for a minute. Thank you, babe. Okay. This is the divine speaking to you right now, okay? They honestly, the same way that you were programmed to have these kind of patterns, you saw that as I was doing that, like that comes from childhood. You were programmed, like, I don't know if you had issues with your mother, okay? That kind of stood out to me there. This is not something that you can undo yourself. You need to go and speak to somebody and have a professional opinion. That doesn't mean that you're crazy or anything like that, but we can't undo this on our own. We can't reach our subconscious on our own. There's no amount of self-help that can help. Like, they want you to take care of this before you bring out this. That's why you're really here, before you bring this energy into your new life. 100%. Hold on one second. Come here. Oh, my dog. My dog snuck into the room and I see him sniffing my rug to do his little poops. We're not doing that right now. So that's what they want you to know. This other person, like I said, it's a trauma bond. And it's not fair. It's not right. You can't live like this. Your new career path is absolutely going to be, they answered that from the beginning. The person that you're with right now is the Emperor, okay? He's going to be able to also hold his side of the coin, take care of you. I see a new career for him too, okay? For your boyfriend. That's going to allow you guys to be financially okay. And yes, you'll be able to provide for yourself and for your kids, and no problem. I do see the move coming through, especially with the Three of Wands and the World's card. The World's card is a travel card, and the Three of Wands here says adventure, luck. It's a card of traveling as well. The Ace of Pentacles is financial abundance. Here it says comfort, accomplishment, prosperity, and stability, all of that. However, okay, and here's like signing documents to move, justice system, whether it's a lease, whether it's any of that. However, you need to take care of the things that they said, these blockages, okay? You need to make a choice to let go of this so-called twin flame connection that's not a twin flame, okay? And make this your new life, or else you're bringing that old energy into the new, and it's not good energy, okay? You want to tell me about this other person, please? Tell me about this other. Yeah, you see, it's subconscious programming. The divine is here to bring the sun, which is divine light, into the moon, which is that subconscious programming. Okay, tell me about this. Who this other person is. Okay, there's a need for healing. This is part of your karmic lesson. This is a karmic lesson. Okay. Hold on. Let me use this other deck. Tell me more about this third party. Look. I'm gonna call it for what it is. It's self-destructive, Knight of Swords. Here you are literally stabbing yourself. Seven of Swords is trickery, is deceiving. It's also self-deception. Okay, so I don't have to repeat it over and over. I think that, they were clear. I'm gonna read, let me read something from the Doreen Virtue Daily Guidance from Your Angels. And I'm sorry if that came out harsh. I'm literally channeling. It is me speaking. But, and if you've been on my channel for a long time, you know that like the way that I speak really depends on the energy that I'm picking up. And this was the energy that I was getting from your angels. Angels never ever judge you. Angels just want the best for you. So don't think that anybody, especially me, especially not the angels, are judging you. They just want the best for you. And that's really what they brought you here for in the first place. This person, your boyfriend in Texas is the Emperor. This person's like, you know, okay. You got to figure out what inside of you never allows you to feel truly connected with someone where you can give your all, that you feel like there's always something fantastical on the other side. And that's more than I can give you in like 20 minutes. You gotta, they need you to speak to somebody about this before you move. Because you are gonna move and it's gonna be great. And everything's gonna be great. I see a beautiful life in the future for you. But you gotta let this go. I would suggest even no contact, 100%. Forgive yourself. 88. Ultimately, all the resentments that you hold boomerang inward and become self-anger, which percolates to the surface and seeps into your daily life. These feelings can blind you to the everyday joys that await you in the world. For this reason, we angels are continuously guiding you to forgive and release the harmful buildup of resentment in your mind and body. This is the ultimate detoxification that brings you everything you seek. More energy, clearer focus, a greater ability to concentrate, renewed playfulness, love, money, you name it. The rewards of forgiveness occur as quickly as light floods a room when a lamp is switched on. You are much too hard on yourself, beloved one. You believe that perfection is a requirement of being valued, yet you're entirely lovable as you stumble, learn, grow, and move on. That's why the most important acts of forgiveness are the ones you direct inward. When you learn to lovingly embrace every part of yourself, the spark within you beams as brightly as a searchlight, healing and attracting others who benefit from your warmth and wisdom. Release the resentments you have toward yourself today and let go of any guilt or self-reproach and bathe yourself in much-deserved love. Thought for today, I forgive myself and accept who I am is awesome, because you are. Just letting you know. I grant myself the same unconditional love that God and the angels give to me. I revel in the delicious feeling and cherishing myself. So they're letting you know, and this is number 88, which is synchronicity. Like I said, there's no judgment here. You got to forgive yourself for this feeling. But also, this is also something that drives you to like connect with someone, but not fully. Is because there's a feeling of like unworthiness inside. Okay, and yeah, I mean, take this as it resonates, and they were very clear. All right, Samantha, love and light. That's what they had to share with you today. Big hugs.